Hey, this is day 4 out here, our desert mule deer hunt. Got Rose up here in the Make a Difference Outdoors Special Needs Jeep. Ed Martin behind the camera. And we had a couple of guys just drove in on our setup. My God, we got Dwain Rossi,
yeah.
And his brother, Dale.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys grew up here.
Yeah.
And you guys have been hunting this whole area all your life, right?
Not yet.
Yeah. Well, no, still on this side of grass, right?
Yeah.
Tell us what it was like back a few years back before they started.
This desert country here, it's always been about the same. It's been pretty tough hunting, you know, but we used to come out once in a while, but we were in Big Pine there. It was a wildlife wonderland. You can't believe what it was like. And when our granddad got there, he got there in 1884, they ate blackbirds. If they got a robin or a woodpecker, they were lucky. But they cleaned up the wolves and the coyotes and the lions and the bears.
Right.
They didn't, well, they got rid of the wolves, but everything else they just controlled. They controlled it. And we started hunting in the 40s, and it was a wildlife wonderland. You can't believe the deer that came out of this country.
You know, when I teach a hunter safety class, we talk about a carrying capacity, and there's always room for something. And when you protect something, and if you protect, say, a predator, something else in that suffers.
Absolutely.
So right now, I think our deer herd is really suffering, because this should be the hottest spot that we could possibly find out in this area. And
when I talk to people, you know, about this, you know, they say, well, man has screwed everything up. And I've said this a lot of times. I put it in the paper. You know, I do a lot of writing in the paper. God left one animal on earth that walks with his head above his butt. And he's supposed to use it. That's man's position in the environment. No deer, or no lion, no bear, no coyote can say, gee, I only got 12 deer left here. I think I'll go over in Nevada for a while or something, and you know, I better eat it. That's where man comes in. When you see that one predator has taken down another animal, then it's time for man to do something about it. But we don't have that mentality in our department anymore. We don't have it. They just... it looks to me like they want to eliminate hunting, and they're doing a good job of it.
Well, after that AB 711 come through, I think you're right.
Yeah, that's right. They're just it's terrible the way things are going. We're losing our songbirds, we're losing our wildlife, and there's no management anymore. Anything's controversial, they'll put it on a ballot, and it gets passed. You know. So that's what. No, the lions, and I've had an argument about the condors. I said the lions wiped out the condors, and I'm talking to the biologist. Ha ha ha! He said, right now you blame the lions for everything. I said, when did the condors start disappearing? Oh, about in the mid-60s. When did you protect the lions? Well, that didn't make no difference.
Yeah. I remember when they used to have a bounty on the lions.
Oh, yeah.
Used to be $25 a pelt and $5 for every unborn cub.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
When those large carrion-eating birds, they might not eat for a month, but when they do, they gorge themselves, and they'll set out, and they can't get off the ground. They put their wings in the air until they digest to where they can get off the ground. Well, those lions come by and kill them.
Well, there's other. I think there's other, like blackbirds and like turkey vultures and everything. There's other things there's other types of scavengers that do a better job. You know, maybe it's time in the evolutionary cycle for them to go away.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, and we're sitting right on the verge of that time when they're going away naturally. So I don't think protecting something else is just let them go away.
Yeah. When we were kids in Big Pine, it was pheasants, quail, chuckers, mountain quail, valley quail. Every place.
everything.
Well, I've known Dwayne here for about 10 years. And come in here, last year there's probably 50 chuckers right
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Right in this area. And you could hear something would scare them off, and they'd be scattered all over this hillside over here. And more of them on this other side, and you hear them talking back and forth.
Yeah.
Chick, 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 chick. And we listen for a second. It's dead quiet. There's nothing.
Oh yeah, yeah. And you know, our folks was right there in Big Pine during the Depression. That's before we come along, you know. But they said nobody had any money, but nobody went hungry. There was fish and deer and pheasants and quail, and they said everybody raised a garden, and then
Right.
it was fine, you know.
And everybody had a gun at their back door.
Oh,
and
yeah,
they call them
everybody
chicken
had a
hawks.
gun.
There
You-
wasn't any such
you
thing
shot
as a
every
name for them. They were just all chicken hawks.
Everybody trapped, you know, you caught all of them. And there was no raccoons down there. There was no raccoons until, what, about the 50s,
something like
about down to 1960, they started showing up. But I don't know. But now, there's not a garage in that valley that doesn't have a raccoon in it now.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we better get our grandkids.
Okay, all right, we better go get
They're
them.
gonna think we
Good
left
seeing
them.
you guys.
Good to see
Goodbye.
you too.
You're right.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, good
Come
night.
on.
All
We'll
right.
see
Thanks
you
a lot.
guys.
Have a good
See
one.
you guys back later this evening, huh?
Good luck out there.
Okay, look at you.
We'll see you at your place of business later this evening.
What's that?
We'll see you at your place of business later this evening.
Today's Tuesday. I'm closed Tuesday.
You're close to
I'll be there tomorrow.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Gotcha. See you
All
then.
right.
Hey, there.
Catch you later.